Hey guys, Tales of Tuam here. We're back with another game of...
Gra'Th'Era.
Strike for Zeta.
It's actually Gra'Th'Era, gosh, fuck you.
Mmm.
Technically it's Gra'Th'Era, but the game is focusing on Strike Force Zeta, so it's Strike Force Zeta in technicality. Anyway, what happened last session?
Alright.
Sorry guys, I'm a bit sick, so continue.
What happened last session was that Kibbity and I failed something, like a wisdom save, and the crocodile man was only able to save one of us, or at least talk to one of us, which was me. And when we turned back around, Kibbity was gone. Cut to Kibbity, they were naked in the forest. We eventually found them after some trekking and whatnot, but we were really far from a campsite, so we decided, hey, no bet time like the present, and we decided to hunt one of the last doors. Well, we tried to go north first, but it didn't work, so we went west. Southwest to be specific, to get to the west door. We avoided an encounter with a wizard, an undead wizard who was talking big talk, and then teleported out of there. And he must have been really strong because to do that, whatever. But kept going, and we went into this little area, and we fought a mini boss, this big giant man, master of thunder
Before we
or
continue, I'm
whatever.
buying I'm buying the natural 20 in the shop before I get rid of it.
You cunt. We're past a minute. It's fine. And, we fought this master of thunder and lightning or whatever, and beat him. And we took this rest at a bell tower. I also rung the bell tower, and that was the correct decision, as a lot of shit was locked in place. And we have a clear path towards the door now, or at least the boss room, um, of the western portion of the map. And we took a short rest.
Oh yeah, you hadn't even gotten to the western. I made the southern portion like a fucking idiot. Okay.
Well, the gift of gab, we're going to the southern portion.
No, you're going to the western. I forgot we hadn't even gotten there.
Goblin.
Well,
After you buy the net 20, I buy the net 1.
Okay, good, because I got rid of them out of the fucking dice shop. So let me go ahead and get rid of that nat 1. And re-roll that, I guess, because I gotta fucking re-roll it. Guess making me. I'm gonna keep the D100s. There you go. Alright. Anyways, does that end everything?
Yeah, because that happened. Now, how many do I gain?
Brazilian.
I'm gonna give it 2.
Oh.
I forgot you guys hadn't gotten there, you motherfucker piece of shit.
What?
I fucking was like, okay, they already did the west one, so let's plan for the fucking south one today. And I fucking made this huge ass map on Tailspy or raid fucking fight or do explore or whatever it may be. And fucking you'll motherfucking get the west one. Fuck, I forgot about that shit.
We could always use this for the west one.
No, we can't.
Oh shit!
It's specific to
Guys,
the south.
I just had a great idea, guys. We should go. We should go to the south.
I'm gonna kill you. Anyways, so as we find ourselves back here / play the tower rings. You all get your short rests, and your magic items have been identified, I believe.
I don't know which
Yes.
magic items who got who.
Cora, you had gotten the helm. Kibdi had gotten the glove, I believe. And I had gotten the silken sash.
Okay.
Either that or Kibdi had gotten the helm, and you had gotten... Yeah, Kibdi got the helm?
Yeah, I got the helmet.
Yeah, Cora, you have the gloves, I have the silken
Wait.
sash.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was how it was. I'm not sure.
Gesh, can you wear heavy armor?
No, wait. No, you got the helmet, I got the glove.
Nah, too late now. I got the glove. Check out my lightning spear, guys.
uh, Kibdi, you have the helmet, but you can't really wear it without proficiency shit.
No, I just remember I got the glove. I was mad because I only got one of them, not both.
I think I was mad.
Anyways, as you awaken with your magic items, and you find yourself in this bell tower, I believe you guys had fought the wizard and the storm giant, right? That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
There's one more challenge to go. So, as you all find yourselves awake in the bell tower, what do you do?
Is everyone ready to go?
Yes, I am, yeah.
I am also ready to go, but are you Goliath? You took a... It doesn't matter.
I look around.
Do you... I know you're not the Goliath, but you are tall. Anyways, I have you expended a lot of magical power. I hold out a canteen. This canteen was the water from the fountain originally. It was infused with magic. You should be able to regain some magical power if you drink some of this water.
I do not use magic. I use divinity, but they follow the same principle, so I will gladly take your offer. As I reach forward and take the water out of her hand and drink some.
Actually, no, you get some. You get some. That's right.
Alright, sorry. All my spell slots back? Cool.
No. What is it? Is a basic one? You guys should have
Oh,
wrote this
give
down
me a
because I
second.
don't have the notes for that shit up.
Give me a second, hold on. You regain
One.
level 1 spell slot. Though that was with a handful when we did it last time, because I hadn't filled the full canteen, so I don't know how that
okay.
changes.
I remember. Okay. So, drinking the canteen, the water tastes like water. There is no other effect.
Scrumptious. I shrank 4 feet.
Zal is now 14 feet. Out of character, we did a little bit of nerfing. And balancing. Continue.
Oh, shit.
Tastes like water.
I think must have...
Zal, suddenly the whole world is much bigger.
I look down. Oh, thank God. You two are still just as little as you were before.
Hey.
Hey!
No offense, of course.
Yeah.
Apologies, but whatever powers the fountain held, it does not seem like it carried over to the canteen. I'll hand you back the canteen. I
But
appreciate the
shit.
thought.
Yes, of course. We are one team. Hip hip hooray, whatever. Anyways. We should probably get a move on. I know you're only 14 feet tall, but are you still able to carry me on your shoulders?
I'm going to attempt to grab her with my tail and put her up on my shoulder. And then I'll go grab Kibdi and put her on my other shoulder.
You can only put one person on your shoulder now.
I put Kibdi on and I just collapse.
Damn.
There's not enough room for her.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I can only fit one of you now. One of you will have to walk.
It's fine, I can walk.
You can wild shape, Katrina. Turn into an elk or something.
Let's not bother. Here. To make it fair, and I'll put Ayala back on the ground as well. We will all walk together.
Oh.
Oh man, no. This is the jungle. You cannot expect everyone to do everything for you.
When have I ever expected anyone to do anything for me beyond this very moment? And also,
I'm only joking.
You walk twice as fast as me. It was purely pragmatic.
All right, fine. I'll put her back on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, Moria.
Now then, let's get going. Katrina,
Alright.
you know this. You will likely be able to lead us better. So you take the lead. If a battle breaks out, get behind me.
Alright.
Okay, Katrina, make a survival check.
Does Katrina?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Does Katrina get the help action from me because I'm leading us with the map?
You're not leading.
I'm not leading, but I can
Katrina
guide.
is. Katrina is. You can give her guidance.
I don't have
Well-
guidance.
I'll give you a guidance then. Katrina, Ayala can still be like shouting out like, "Oh, okay, to the left is probably a bramble of thorns. To the right is where we need to go, and then the left up from there."
Nah.
Bitch. Alright, take a guidance, Skippy.
Alright.
It's funny if you fail.
You just wanted to go south.
Yes. You need a nat 20.
Nah, nah. 27.
No, the DC was 26. Anyways. So, fuck. You find yourself traveling through the maze for about an hour or two. The maze seems to shift a little bit. Not actually shift, but you can see the plant life begins to shift to meet some sort of different taste. One of you roll a D100. Or sorry, not a D100. One of you roll a D4.
I'll do it. 4.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Okay.
Aw.
What was once beautiful hedge maze begins to die and wither, and you find yourself coming to what seems to be a crossroads here. Well, not crossroads, an archway made of this beautiful brass-like coloration to metal. As you begin to step through it, a bit of steam or fog appears behind you, and you find yourself in a small area. A circular maze no bigger than... Well, not a circular maze. A circular room no bigger than 60 feet in each direction. Not 60 feet. What the fuck am I talking about? From the middle of the maze, it is 30 feet to one side. It is a small hedge opening. And what you see is, in the very center, there is this large statue of an armored figure holding up a sword above their head. There are these, like, green glows where the eyes are. You find yourself here?
Explode.
Aw. Anyways. The map shows we're locked in this room. So whatever boss here is here.
Let's look around.
I hop off Zal's shoulder.
I put her back on.
Huh?
Not the shoulder, though. Huh?
Aw.
Huxley.
Now that's Katrina.
Aw.
Alright. Take a look around. There might be something on the edges or maybe something in the middle. And then I explode.
He busts. Let me see.
I don't have detect magic.
I do.
I am out of spell slots, but good. Cast it.
I'll cast Detect Magic.
I come in her butt.
What? You're almost blinded by the amount of magic in the maze, but make a perception check with advantage.
Guy,
Perception. Thank you. I almost rolled without my modifier. 23.
23. What gives off the most magic in the area is the statue in the center. And it seems to be dormant. What would that be? I would say dormant. You don't know what kind of magic. You haven't studied arcane, but it definitely feels arcane in nature.
Alright.
Sorry, no,
Uh,
it would be dormant evocation.
Okay. Would it still be arcanic and feel?
No, I guess it would be conjuration. I'm fucking stupid here. Would it be conjuration? Would it be evocation? I'm trying to figure this out here.
Mixture of the both.
A little bit of a mixture, I think. A little bit of
Yeah.
agomancy, or should I say,
Abjuration.
abjuration? Yes, mixed in there too.
No Genesis magic? Oh, such a shame.
Alright. Well, beyond the maze almost blinding me with its magic, the statue in the center seems to be the most powerful magical signature in the area. Evocation, conjuration, even a little bit of agomancy.
Hmm.
What secrets do you think it might hold? Do you think it might come to life and attack us?
Well, that'd be... Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, it might. You're making a joke, but it could be very factual. That could be, a golem, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but I didn't really sense anything else beyond that.
Well then, the statue is where we should check. Get ready. Katrina,
Yes.
prepare. Do you have any spells you could prepare before I go check that in case it attacks me? That might undo the magic, or perhaps just destroy it outright.
Yeah. I am gonna cast 4-level elemental bolt.
A 4th level, you mean?
Yep.
Because you said 4 level.
I said 4th level.
No, you didn't.
What tier?
I'm gonna beat your ass with my peanut.
Aww.
Goblin, I didn't know you were like that.
Yes, I am literally gonna kill you. And you know what? The rocks fall. Katrina dies.
Well, the body's still warm.
No, there's no body.
Well, I mean, rocks are still cold.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go up and investigate the statue.
As you approach, you look towards the statue, and it's probably as tall as you on the pedestal. Probably, let me just make sure. It's probably as tall as you, about 14.5 feet tall. It's a heavily armored individual with definitely like these elven ears constructed on the side, but it's made of metal, and you can see like stone that seems to be grifted around it, and it's holding a sword upwards.
Does the sword look real, or is it like an actual? Is it just stone with a statue?
It looks like the entire statue is made of metal, but it's like frozen over, almost like frostbite with stone, including the sword.
I'll reach up and just tap the statue a couple times with my claw.
Okay, you do so. What you do see, by the way, at the foot of the statue is a placard that says, "The Valiant Defender."
Defender. What is here to defend? It's just
Well, hold on. What languages do you speak?
Aquan, Common, and Sylvan.
Okay, it would be in Sylvan, so you would understand.
I don't think it's going to come to life and attack us. It should be safe to approach.
Oh, really? Fantastic. I'll start walking forward. My hand was drifting towards my quiver, but...
Well, that's what you call
No.
it.
Oh, I also speak Sylvan, so I can see that placard when I get closer.
I will also approach and they also speak Sylvan.
I hate you all.
The the timed explosive on the statue goes off, we all die.
Yeah, everyone make a dexterity saving throw as a
Oh.
delayed blast fire. No. In comes the mage ready to kill you all again.
The placard means it must be a defender of some kind, or whoever the statue is to. But I'm not sure how that will clue us into an escape.
Maybe whenever we try to harm whatever lord this defender serves, if there even is one, it could just be defending the area, though. I look around, it's doing a pretty piss poor job at that. All the plants are dead.
Make a perception check for me. Ayala.
Okay. Does my detect magic that's still up give me help in here or no?
Yeah, sure.
Can my tail wish by and give her a guidance?
Slaps
her
her
on
on
the
the
leg.
ass, yeah.
Oh.
Like,
29.
you pull up the map to say that and look down, and the map never said it was locked. You just assumed that and said that. I never stated that, if you recall.
Yeah.
That only happens, it seems, in the rooms with enemies. Powerful enemies. And at the moment, there doesn't seem to be an enemy in this room. But you can see on the map, on the exact opposite wall from where you entered, there is another path to follow. And as you look over, you stare, but there's nothing over there.
Alright, I may have spoken a little hastily. This room isn't actually locked, but there is a pathway that we can go through, but it's not there when I'm looking.
Maybe it's some sort of magic hides it or makes it inaccessible to us. Yeah.
Are you saying it might be some sort of illusion?
I don't know. Could also be transmutation.
The maze does shift. It wouldn't surprise me if a new wall sprang into place, but the map has seemed to keep pretty good keeps on these kinds of things, so I believe Katrina might be right. It might be some sort of transmutation or illusion.
I like to agree with that. I mean, also because we rang the bell tower, this section of the map was locked into place, like truly. It doesn't shift anymore, so then it must be some sort of concealment magic. Also, another thing, the map doesn't show any... Well, let me check again. There's no red dots in this room, right?
Make an investigation check.
Oh.
Slap her on the leg again, give her guidance. Every time I see you look at that map, I'm gonna give you a guidance with my tail.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, that's not my tail. Hold on. Okay, there we
Hold
go.
on, I need to check the map again. Do I get advantage on investigating with the map? Doesn't say, so I assume it's just a normal roll. I'm a re-roll.
Cowabunga!
It's the exact opposite.
I'm a re-roll.
That's 3 in total.
Yeah, oh my god, everybody fucking hates me.
This is hilarious.
Do you take the 12?
Oh.
We're allowed to fail every now
Yeah.
and then,
No red dots in the room.
There aren't any...
Okay.
I don't see any red dots in the room,
Meanwhile,
so...
Sally, you look down at the map. There's 60 at the home.
Oh. I don't see any red dots in the room, so... This statue is not hostile.
Which is a hunk of metal
With
Well-
a lot of magic, yes.
then. That worrying amount of magic. Alright, let's continue on. As I'm going to walk over to the wall that Ayla said there was an entrance at, and I'm just gonna punch it.
Make an attack roll.
$25.
25. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
19.
19. You hit a hedge wall. Go ahead and roll damage.
Well, this is an unarmed strike, so it's. Oh, actually, no, I do 11 damage.
11 damage.
Bludgeoning.
The hedge wall hits a few leaves fall off.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to go through. Maybe there's some sort of trick to it? Perhaps a key? Or maybe a small hidden entrance? I'm gonna look around the wall to try to find, like, maybe a hole or something.
Make an investigation check. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Maybe this will work as I cast Dispel Magic. at it.
14.
14? Kibney.
Yep.
Make a concentration saving throw. So
Kibney.
constitution check.
A con save?
No, okay.
Okay.
Con checks are almost never made. This is crazy.
I know.
Unless
That
it's
is
Save
a
it, though.
19. 19.
19. You cast this dispel magic forth, and you all watch as, like, she taps her staff on the ground, and this green energy comes out and splits and vortexes and gets shredded to pieces. Your dispel magic does not work because you're in the middle of a highly magical maze, and it's hard to target something specifically when you don't know if it's magical or not.
What's that?
Unfortunately, 19 fails, but it's not enough of a failure to actually deal damage to you.
Oh,
Let me guess the DC was 20.
Katrina,
Yeah.
all these rooms seem to have some sort of puzzle. I know this isn't exactly one of the boss rooms, or if it is, maybe the nature of it has changed due to the bell, but plant life around here seems dead. Your druid can. Maybe unlocking the path requires us to help with the wildlife. Do you have any spells that might be able to influence the growth of the plants?
Yes, I very much
Who here has a
have.
passive perception of 25 or higher?
Not me.
Not
Not
me.
me.
Continue.
I could try. As I'm gonna try to cast Plant Growth.
Okay. Do you do this at the edge of the wall? Do you do this at the center of the room?
At the center of the room.
Alright, you walk up and plant the staff on the ground. As plants grow or come back to life, you see some of them ring around the legs of this statue and up it before crumbling. And you see the magical wards placed upon the statue itself fade. The stone energy that seems to have frostbited across this creature cracks and breaks. And the sword hits the ground as the creature takes one heavy step as steam and flame burst out of its back as the iron golem turns around. As it
Guys, I don't think there's anything in this wall as I turn around.
You turn around, and as it stands and stares back at you guys, holding the blade in its left hand, it holds the blade in its left hand downwards in a non-hostile position at the moment. And you hear, "To be or not to be." That's
Hell
it.
no.
And you see, like, flames skirt at the top of his head. Hello.
Hello.
Is this in common or Sylvan?
Common.
Okay.
I'll say you hear this, like, radiating voice that shifts into common for you. There seems to be some sort of comprehend language built within this creature. Not to the point where it can comprehend languages, but it can send messages to people that they understand. I'll say you guys immediately pick that up. Anyways.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Who doth awaken me?
I did.
He stares down at you. You can see flames bursting in his eyes. Give me a second, I need to look something up. He just stares at you for a good second. Before, what's he here? He stares at you, and you feel this, like, warmth fade over you. And then he looks up toward the rest of the room. No response.
Hmm.
I look away for 5 seconds, and you guys animate the statue. Oh, good.
Yeah?
Not really saying anything, just kind of impressed.
It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Another flame strikes out of the top of his head.
Very
What-
poetic.
Yeah. If I'm allowed to ask, what is your exact purpose here?
Hell is empty and all the devils are here. Another burst of flame.
Okay, that scares me.
I was gonna walk over to him. So, is he the thing we're supposed to fight, or is he just some malfunctioning warforged?
Looking at the map, there is a shift of red and greenish, a single dot in this room.
It could be friend or foe. Mr. Golem, your placard it said you were a guardian. What exactly are you guarding? Is it this section of the maze?
I don't know if he can communicate.
He's been talking to us.
He looks upwards towards the stars that are about to go down. He goes, "No legacy is so rich as honesty," as you see on their burst of flame.
If he's talking to you, then I simply can't be heard to the conversation. Because I can't understand a lick of what he's saying.
Hmm? Oh, you're... Never mind. Never mind. I forgot
What?
he's simple.
But you.
That's unfortunate. Honesty is the best policy, though, Mr. Guardian. I happen to agree.
He stares down at you and, like, he looks at your bow for a second. And he looks at Katrina, and he looks over towards Zal.
And your eyes.
Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Burst of flame again.
Maybe he's overheating. Is anyone able to put out that fire on him? Or, I guess it'd be in him.
Him?
No.
By the way, you can see, like, there's these two large brass metal ears of elven nature.
Oh, I didn't think you were
I
gonna
thought you were
say
going in a different direction. Too long.
What?
that.
I just
Large
realized you guys could
voluptuous-
make this character in my next game if I have the Golem race done and the fucking Bastion done.
Yes.
So then, if he could be friend or foe, I do not wish to cause him to become our enemy. Do you guys want to bring him along?
Yeah.
He might know the maze better than we.
Mr. Guardian, do you know how to get through that exit? As I'm gonna point to the wall. Where the entrance was. Supposedly.
Give me a second. Brevity
Okay.
is the soul of wit. Another burst of flame.
Hmm.
This is getting us nowhere.
Hold on, I have an idea.
Like, either he is overheating or he's underheated. Maybe the burst of flame indicates the thinking part of him?
Hold on. I'm gonna turn to the statue.
Well, as Katrina says that, he looks down to you and goes, Brevity is the soul of wit. Another burst of flame as he stares down at you as you say that. Continue.
I look at him. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage.
He stares immediately at you.
Yes.
Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. You see this burst of flame, but it continues. It starts to create this, like, flume on the back of his head, like a knight's helmet.
Oh.
Hmm. It
Okay.
seems familiar. Is it some sort of poetry from overseas?
Make a persuasion check, by the way, as you continue.
Yes, good. I still have my my fur thing, so I have advantage.
Is
Oh
that
yeah.
against what? Just anything?
Let me check. Hold on.
It's just
Yeah.
persuasion in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, a magical cloak that grants you a single source of advantage on charisma persuasion checks when attuned.
Sure. I almost made this an
Yeah.
intelligence persuasion check, but continue.
Yes. Where's Ella's persuasion bonus? Not great.
He looks to you, Zal, as you said that to everyone. He goes, "If music be the food of love, play on."
Music will be the food of love. Play on. Leave. Give me excess of it. That's sufficing. The appetite may sicken and so die.
He stares at you, and you see the plume grow a little bit more. Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me, Zal.
I got a
I
nat
did-
20.
I did guidance my. Oh my god, you did. You almost got a double nat 20.
I
I
almost
did
did,
guidance
yeah.
myself earlier, but
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
okay.
Okay. You see the
26.
plume grows even further, and you watch as it like hits the edges of his shoulders. A cape begins to grow. You see the plume, which was like this orangish coloration, very deadly and like wild, now dances slowly and is starting to turn a greenish color in nature. You see his orangish red rusted armor turning green in nature. The sword, which was a rusted steel, now turning to a golden sheen.
Oh.
Are we sure we want to be empowering him like this?
Yes, like that might be the key of turning him into an ally.
And it might be the key in turning him into our executioner.
Shoulda,
faith in
coulda.
Go ahead. Shoulda, coulda, what?
That's all I wanted to say.
That doesn't make sense to what I said, though. Whatever.
I look at the map. Is it being more green than red?
It's staying green a little bit longer, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks
Alright.
down to you, Zal, as you say that. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Another burst of flame.
I don't know poetry well enough for this. Although I know it had something to do with wonders.
Kiko now!
We all just suddenly like slam down our knees on the ground and start crying out for Miko. Of all the wonders that I have yet have heard, it seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death a necessary end when will come when it will come.
It stares at you. It then stares towards Kifty.
What?
They give Katrina a thumbs up.
I like whispered this out. What am I supposed to do?
I studied poetry when I studied abroad. You should finish the excerpts.
What do you say, Kifty?
Right.
What do you say? It's looking at you intently.
Hey, Kifty, check the link I sent.
Don't be giving cheating help.
This isn't cheating yet.
The government, without this, I could not do this. I never had poetry in my
Okay,
life.
I didn't know you were looking up shit, guys. Really?
I'm not looking shit up. I just know Shakespeare. To be or not to be, this too. Some of the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or something.
Yeah, I never had Shakespeare.
Kipty, what are you doing? Stairs towards you.
Um, the whole world problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and the wiser people are so full of doubts.
Make a persuasion check. I'm gonna send the
Alright.
DC to Mr. Dum Dum first, though.
I'm guidance myself. I'm also spending 2 DMs for 2 more D4s.
Okay.
I may roll that.
Mm-hmm.
21.
21. It looks towards you. And it looks towards you and goes, there is nothing good, there is nothing evil, good, or bad, but thinking makes it so. As you watch the burst of flame, the green starts to turn more reddish again in nature. You look towards the map, and it's staying an even amount now of red and green.
Oh shit. I pipe in now.
It continues to stare at Kipty.
Oh.
Okay, but you gotta know at least one excerpt. Pull out some German shit. Goblin won't be able to tell what you're saying, and he'll have no idea if you're Shakespeare or not. No, no.
You know, give me some. I'm actually gonna fucking do that.
Okay, just quickly, just say something in German.
I had to be able to understand it.
I mean,
Fine. True friendship multiplies the good in life and divides its evils. Strive to have friends, for life without friends is like life on a desert island. To find one real friend in a lifetime is good fortune. To keep him is a blessing.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. I'm gonna send one to Dum Dum real quick.
And I do the same thing with guidance and Dexter 2d4. I'm a reroll.
that one.
27.
Reroll. I'm sped too.
Okay.
19. God, what the fuck are my rolls?
Yeah, I will spend 3 and make you re-roll, okay, buddy.
Thank you.
That's your one watch.
Okay, baby. Baby.
The-
I will
hate this.
spend 5 and buy you the natural 17 in the shop. You don't
I-
deserve a natural 10.
That would make it a total of 25.
No, you would reroll the D4.
Yeah, okay. $28.
Okay. So, you succeed. As you guys watch that red flame flicker away once again, you see the green cape of flames hits the ground. You can see the green plume stands once more, and the explosions of fire cease. As his body seems to shift, it looks more lean than anything, and you can see these beautiful pauldrons of steel, green in nature, golds and silvers dance across it, purples that seem to bind to his metal armor, and his sword is this beautiful curved long sword almost. It's curved, but it's not actually a curved long sword for him. It's a great sword for most people. It has this gold and silver blade to it with inscriptions in Elven across it. And then if you can speak Elven, fuck you, piece of shit.
Oh, hold on, let me check.
But you can also see like blocky, almost dwarvish looking, but giant letters across it as well. As the valiant defender stands there, the map only shows it as green, and you guys hear, as you look towards the noise, you can see the hedge maze illusion has faded. The hedge maze still surrounds you, but the small wall that you have to go through has faded. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
He looks down to you all, and in one fell swoop, falls to one knee and goes, "Hearken, friends, for valiance is key, and in time of need, I shall aid thee." And he takes a small chunk of wood that he has inside the middle of his armor that is not burnt at all, and you see it comes out this long stick with a little bit of a red wax tip upon it, and he hands it. He pulls it outwards, as if waiting for one of you to touch it.
I'll touch it.
He lets go of the stick as you grab it. It's a primitive incense stick.
Okay.
And as he says that, he stands up, takes his sword, and begins to trot the way you had come from, walking away. I have a character. I'm not giving you a CR-17 creature just to help you throughout this entire battlefield.
Did you ever see a 17? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
300 HP. It was a modified Iron Golem.
Thank God we didn't make him our enemy.
What a nice fellow.
Yeah.
An innocent stick.
I would assume we have to burn it to call him, but to find out truly what it does, we would need to identify it. But I don't know if I'm willing to spend 10 minutes identifying it. Well, the maze actually doesn't move, so...
I feel like it's pretty easy to tell what it would do. I was only asking because it looks almost similar in nature to the incense stick that I gave Gerard.
Oh.
Speaking
Yes.
of mischief.
Yeah, exactly. Where is your little friend? I haven't seen him since the Giants fight.
Meanwhile, we turn to Gerard, who's just through a land of giants. Anyways, continue.
Well, we'll probably know when we will need to use the incense.
Hopefully. So then, are we coming back the way we came? Or are we simply charging through the wall?
But the wall is gone now.
Yeah, he wasn't here for that. The wall is back, is disappeared. The illusion has faded from that part.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
We'll say you didn't look over that time because you were staring at this iron golem, and then you turn around, you're like, oh, through the... And you just look at your party.
Well, I guess the way
Let's go.
forward is obvious then.
Yeah.
I never got through. Like it.
Alright. Hold on! I run, aka dash, and clamber my way on his shoulders again.
Yeah, I still have a 60-foot walk speed.
I have a 70-foot dash speed.
Alright, okay.
Motherfucker, you're not even putting him in NPCs, you piece of shit. He's an NPC I made.
He's
Valiant.
a
I am working on it. I don't have a name for him.
I literally gave you his name. He is the Valiant Defender, you motherfucker.
That's not a name. It's a title. Whatever.
That is
I
his
honestly thought that was
name!
a title.
He's an
No,
Iron Golem, it's his
We can
name!
call him. We can call him Hamlet after like the Shakespeare novel. Word.
Hey,
Or-
when did you guys figure out it was Shakespeare?
The instant you said to be or not to be, I was like, oh, this is just Shakespeare works. Because I know that quote from my heart. Like, to be or not to be, whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against a sea of trouble, and by opposing end them.
You would have
I'm
gotten
not looking at shit, but I know that from heart.
you would have gotten DM's inspirations if you didn't look up Shakespeare and just said some like random poetry that sounded Shakespearean enough. Anyways, actually, I'll give you 5 for that one that you use because I know you know it by heart, so you're fine. No, did Jockey stop playing music too?
I'll use all 5 to buy the net 20 in the shop.
Sure thing, go ahead. And you said you bought the 17 too, I believe. So.
Yep.
I was giving it a few more minutes and then I was gonna buy it just so you're aware.
Of course you were, you greedy bitch. I don't feel like editing 5 in the Zal sheet. Alright. What was I just doing? Yeah, I wanted to generate that statue.
Okay. Anyways. So, as you begin to make your way through the maze, it's only about 500 feet. And then what you see is a large tree implanted into one of these maze walls. And as you begin to approach, you watch the plant life that seems to stop your passage moves out of the way, and the base of the tree, which is this like pooled, tight, spiraled tree, begins to unravel as you see a doorway appear before you, a portcullis that of wood that goes upwards. You see fog of greenish nature drift from beyond.
Do we have any spells we want to cast in preparation?
I slowly turn my head to look at you. Like, literally, I turn my head to look at you on my shoulder.
Yeah. Your snout bumps into my like stomach and ow, ow. Then I scoot over a little bit.
Katrina, I suppose she is talking to you. Do you have any preparation spells to empower us before the battle begins?
Not really. I already have mine casted. As she looks at the 5 boards just circling around her.
It's getting close to an hour for you here, Katrina. Is it? Actually, no, because we said you walked for quite a bit of time through the maze.
Yeah, but I casted it when
you did.
arrived.
It's been not more than 500 feet, but it's been a few minutes of investigating. I will say you have about 40 minutes left of this spell.
Okay.
Alright. Well, there is one thing I can do to prepare, but it's not really very useful. As you see Zal kind of put his hands together, look down and close his eyes before start whispering a small prayer to Zilana. As I will cast Greater Steed here to summon the golden Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay, I think we mentioned we shouldn't be using this in combat, but okay.
It can't fight. You specified that it can't do damage. It can't like fight. It's just a mount.
Yeah.
But it is still a huge creature, so I mean, it can still block attacks and shit.
Sure. So as you whisper a prayer, you hear, "Fight valiantly." And you guys all watch as like he holds his hands down towards the ground. Appearing is the large Tyrannosaurus Rex you guys felled as it lets out a roar. I'm not going to do that because my throat's killing me. Who am I kidding? I'm still going to do it. No, I'm not doing that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And it stands there made of this golden energy. As you place your hand on it, Zal, you feel as if you could climb onto it if you want, but you do see ripples of the energy itself. Ayla reaches out to touch it and passes through it, but like pulls her hand back, and then like you look up towards her and she touches it and it ripples as well. It seems like only those you wish to be able to touch or interact with it can interact with it.
Alright.
that are willing,
Oh.
I would say.
Okay.
Before we head in, there is one spell I'll cast on you. I touch you I boop you on the snoot. I'm not sure what we're going to fight in there, but protection from evil and good is always good in a pinch. I'll end my concentration if we're not going to fight anything it specifies, but you'll find that they might. Hold on, the creatures. Yeah, you'll find that they have a bit harder time hitting you, and I know you're already very fearsome, but charming or frightening presences will. You might have an edge on succeeding.
All right. I thank you. And for future's reference, do not boop me.
Can I boop you?
No one is booping me.
Oh,
All right. If push comes to shove, you lot can hide behind the Rex. For the time being, however, you can hide behind me. As I will start walking in.
As you step through and your Rex steps through, Aelith is pulled through.
I step through as
Katrina.
well.
Oh no, Katrina!
Branches block your path for a second. And you see a bird land on it and stare at you.
Can I please go through with my friends?
You hear, "No, fam.
Why not?
Big boss doesn't want you in there, you hear?
Yeah, you gotta
But
listen to
why?
Well, you see, bud, no cap, for real for you. He wants to talk with them privately for a second. Also, it's
No
a
one-
druid's domain. Can't
No
just
one
walk
would
in.
notice if you killed the bird, caved you right in the middle of the jungle. No one's watching.
Can't just walk into another druid's domain. You know? You here for real?
No one would say anything. You just cut that bird's neck.
You won't allow your blood.
What you doing here, cuz?
Crit?
What if I get in? What if I go in there anyways?
Do you really want to piss him off?
Hey,
What? Fair point.
fair point. You don't even know who this guy is.
You see the tree, like, disappears the gateway for a minute, and you see, like, the bird still on the branches. You hear, you see, like, hundreds of birds land on the hedge maze around you. But we ain't no small smoke, you hear?
Why is it always me? I still try to go through.
There's no gateway for you to go through.
Oh.
He just walks into the wall like a Skyrim character.
Is it
Kitty, as soon as you take a step forward, "Oh, we playing this game, huh, blood?" And he's gonna tweet towards you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As you see the tweet actually visibly appears like in a music note and slams into you.
All right. That's the 19.
19. The tweet reverberates through your mind, but you do succeed, and you only suffer. Let me go. Sorry, that dropped something and it went tumbling. You only suffer 3 reduced to 1 point of thunder sound damage, whatever it is, but you're not stunned.
Kick his ass.
Oh, so
You're also pushed 5 feet back.
Even with the success?
Yes.
Oh, I get it. So we're playing this game. What kind of birds are they?
They would be. Let's see here. Fuck you, making me fucking. They're like small. They're like small tits. They're like small tits, basically. Finches. There. Is that better?
All right, let's play this game. I am wild shape into a giant eagle.
Okay. As you start to wild shape, roll initiative
Oh no.
against the bird storm.
And dirty 20.
A natural 18 and a natural 20 for 25.
Oh my god!
Ah, for fuck's sake! Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'll spend one inspiration to make you reroll,
I am going to
Garwin.
kill you.
And I gotta roll in chat.
You know what? No, I'm gonna cancel that.
How dare you? I tried
I like-
to.
I like the idea of me and Ayala just walking through the portal and just not realizing Katrina isn't right behind us.
Well, we'll get to that. So, Kibby, what did you roll for initiative?
Dirty 20.
Okay, Katrina's dead.
What would have happened if I would have been on Zalt's shoulder?
You would have been pushed off, specifically.
Uh,
Oh, it's because you're a druid.
I thought you were gonna say it's because you're a Jewish.
Huh?
I was
No, Kibby's German.
Mazel tov.
the time.
So,
Oh,
as
God,
the
yes.
bird storm begins to swirl around, I'm gonna switch to your friends. Zal, you and Ayala walk through the tree, and what you come to is a large open field, multiple trees at the edges of it, a large windswept plain of like yellow and green prairie type field grass. You can see a small bit of smoke above you, but the stars are out. You can see lanterns hanging from edges of the trees, small will-o-wisps dancing in the trees, birds and like elk moving through the area, but you see a large table, a long table set up. Multiple chairs, one large chair in the center on the opposite side of you, adorned with antlers and wood, and you can see sitting in a few of these chairs are quite a few people who are all talking and having tea with multiple sets of food on the table. And you see as you walk in, they're all talking and like having a rambunctious time. And then as you walk in, all of them like stop and look over. And you hear, "Oh, that's not any good fun. All right, you lot get back here soon." And a snap of the fingers as you watch, they all disappear. And you see, sitting on the throne in the middle of this table, looking at you guys, is a man in whitish robes, antlers upon the head, a crown of antlers almost, these large drooping elf ears, this large set of unkempt wild hair that seems to hit the ground even from his throne. He sits about 6 feet tall. He's much leaner in nature, and you can see, as he sits there, he's in these like whitish garbs that seem to just flow with a little bit of wind that's present in the area. He has these glowing green eyes and this very frail-looking face. Who here has, out of you two, who has a higher history bonus?
I have a
think
plus. I have a +3. Yeah.
I also have a +3.
I would say you both.
Okay.
It takes you both a second to recognize, but you have seen him. He was fighting the mage until not too long ago.
I come.
It's that druid guy you saw fighting the mage. He goes, "Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you two doing? The mage fare you well?"
He fed us quite easily, actually.
Oh, well, better fared than me, I guess. That right, Grunt is just a bitch to handle. Been fighting him for a few billion years. What's a few billion when you got trillions to live?
Trillions. A number I can't even fathom.
I can fathom it. I'm just built different, I guess.
Come, please step up to the table. It's hard to talk over all this wind, and you guys suddenly feel a heavy windstorm starts.
Oh,
It's
oh.
fine.
How close do you guys get?
I'd probably only take like 2 or 3 steps closer.
Well, the table's like 200 feet from you.
Exactly. I can shout from here. He can hear me from that. How far is Ayala?
well, Ayla's not really, fearful of this.
Yeah, you're too busy being on my shoulder, so I guess you're not going up any at all. So.
Something else, actually.
Oh.
I'll walk up like 100 feet, about halfway through the table.
Okay. Halfway to the table. So, as you get closer and closer, you feel the wind circle around and create this small 100-foot cylinder up into the sky. And you see he's on one edge of it too. He goes, "Ah, much better. So, what brings you here? Or there, or anywhere, really?"
Are we a man down?
Oh, don't worry about her. She just needs to earn permission.
Permission?
She's just talking with birds at the moment. Don't worry about it. Cut back to, like, fucking Katrina getting thrown across the maze by birds.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah, Katrina's a friend of all animals.
Yes, I don't see an animal attacking her other than just being... Anyways, no matter. I'll take your word for it for now that she's safe.
Oh, I didn't say safe. Continue, though.
No. What did you mean?
I just say things. Don't worry about it.
And your eyes. Anyways, what brings us here is we are seeking to get passage through the maze. And through all of this excess. We are... My eyes kind of like flashed to Ella, like, how much should we tell this guy?
My eyes flash to you. As much as we're willing to divulge, though, I think I'll like lean down. Well, not lean. Well, yeah, I guess I have to lean down and whisper into your little crocodile ear. Maybe let's not reveal the knowledge of the fairies, but the draconic presence is one large enough that I doubt he would be unable to sense it.
Ayla,
I feel like
what you see at the moment is, like, as you're whispering this, you see, like, leaning forward and, like, listening with their ear next to you is a green version of him, just, like, right next to Zal's face.
Shoot!
See it.
He reappears on the throne.
We are on our way to visit the wise king, the wise dragon, the king of the swamp.
Oh, you mean a dragon?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess you would have to go through. Doesn't just see anybody, after all.
Your little maze here was blocking our path, so we had to apparently complete it before we could pass through.
How'd you know it was my maze? Come on, tell me.
Well, I mean, if after billions of years you've lived in this maze and you still don't own it, you should just keel over.
Hurts the soul. Hurts the soul.
I mean, you fought that mage for billions of years on end.
Ha! Billions plus one. Soon to come, yes.
Oh my.
Speaking of coming, and I just grab Ale and stick.
Aw?
Oh! No. But, are you going to give us permission to leave this maze, or...?
Depends. What'd you bring for the feast?
I look down at the food.
You guys realize you're at the edge of the table at this point.
I hold up my hands. I brought some good berries. I cast good berry.
Simple trick. And he casts good berry and he summons like thousands of them. All hitting the ground and spoiling immediately, disappearing into the ground. Come on, something exotic. I know you're not from here. He smells of here. What do you got, girl?
I look back at my Tyrannosaurus Rex. Maybe too exotic.
Alright.
I literally have nothing but rations on me.
I have rations too, but my rations come from my place. So, do you mind if I flavor them differently?
What are they?
Well, I take out my rations. This is jerkied, water strider. It's a type of creature that, well, unimaginative name, but it strides along the water.
Take 3D
Fairly
inspiration
common
because there
prey.
is actually a common water strider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Water Strider! Haven't had that in a while. Haven't been to tree floor in quite some time. He looks at you. Oh,
Oh.
that's its name now, actually. Or so the wind whispers. What was it called again back then? Can't remember.
Oh.
Anyways, elves always stink. You see his form turns human for a second, then back to elf.
Oh. If you want more food, I also have some other jerky creatures. It's a lot of jerky, though.
He takes like one of the pieces of jerky you put on the ground and he like focuses on it for a second. You see primal magic flows through it. We turn back to Katrina. Katrina,
You got
Yeah.
this.
the birds swirl around you. Using their action, they're going to throw you 50 feet in the air. I need a strength saving throw from you.
They... Alright.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
Kibby.
thousands of birds, Kibby.
I know.
Throw storm type.
10.
10. You try to grab one of the roots, but you're not fast enough as the root slips out from under you because it doesn't really want you to grab it. You go over one of the hedge mazes, hit the ground as the birds swirl around you again. You suffer, because I changed how damage rules work. If you remember, it's only 1 per 10 feet.
Wait. I said that I transformed into an eagle before the combat
Yes,
started.
but that as they were already ready to battle, so as soon as you started casting wild magic, they threw you. So, before that, 13 points of bludgeoning damage. As you hit the ground, the wild magic goes off, and you're an eagle now at the start of your turn.
I'm gonna rush and just attack the birds.
Alright, as your eagle form comes up towards the swarm of birds, go ahead and make, I believe it's a claw attack?
A claw and a beak.
Okay, I'm just gonna send this to Dum Dum here.
Mm.
See, it would be... Yeah.
The first one is the beak, the second one is the talon one.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, but deed. You got a 2-0 and then a 2.
Bibbidi bobbidi bibbidi.
It actually... Net 20 for 25 and 7.
Nat 20 and 7. 7 is a critical failure. So, go ahead and roll the nat 20.
Okay, that's the beak, I specified that before.
Against what?
That's... Sorry, that's a +3, that's 8 doubled to 16.
16 damage. I'll go ahead and take that down.
Yeah, the talents would have been 26, so
You said
beak's
16?
sad. Yes, 16.
So, is your talons... well, sorry, that was your beak, right?
Yes, that's the beak.
You pierce your beak through as a giant eagle or an eagle?
Giant eagle.
You come down and clamp into the storm, and you suck up 16 of these creatures into your mouth as you hear crunch, and they poof away with magic. And then, as you go to strike with like your talons now, you see all the birds take you and start to carve through you with their own beaks. So, as a giant eagle, what is your AC? Well, I'm not gonna ask you your AC. Natural 20 on the dice again for a 25.
That's a double crit. Goblin.
Okay.
I'll use an inspiration to make you reroll.
Okay.
Right.
10. I'm gonna make that the natural 20 with the one I bought earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I almost just thought, what if I make it a nat 20 as well? That way he won't win. No, that's not how it works. Never mind.
So, the birds rip and tear through you for... I'm gonna roll this because it's funny. Let's see, about 20 of them would do it, so it's... 53 points of slashing damage to your eagle form.
Yeah, I'm instantly out of the eagle form.
You fall back to your feet. Is there anything else on your turn you would like to do? You have a bonus action left.
No, there isn't.
Okay. Birds' turns. They're gonna pick you up and throw you again. Make a strength saving throw.
Bitch!
Yeah, boy.
That's a 19.
19. They try to pick you up with force, but this time you're not near the roots, and you grab onto the hedge maze as you're at the top of it. And you're managing to hold strong. That'll end their turn as you're being held in this storm. What are you doing?
Moonbeam.
Okay, you summon, like, you look up towards the stars and see one of the moons pass by, and you reach up with your staff and point forward as this laser beam of moon-like energy carves through the bird storm. I think it's an attack roll, right?
Con save.
Okay.
Are they shape changers?
No.
Okay, then just a con save.
That is going to be 5.
That's a critical fail.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That's big ouch.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11 doubled to 22.
22. 20 or more of these birds vaporized by this moonbeam.
Mm-hmm.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Alright. More of the birds this time are going to, like, back off, and you just hear all these chirps building up, and you can see them, like, all go into 5 of these large signs in the middle of the air like you saw before, but they just keep growing and growing. Let's see here. That would be...
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5 of them are beginning to grow, but 3. I'm gonna say roll me a D4 plus 1, I guess. Actually, a D4. Four of them grow fast, and 4 of them come at you. I need you to make. Well, no, actually, these are Constitution saving throws as these birds tweet you.
Okay. Okay, that's 17.
Okay, success.
That's 13.
13.
Yep.
That's a success as well. Just barely. 13 is the DC on that. So,
Then-
as they... Go ahead.
The other 2 are 19 and 16.
Okay. All 4 of them hit you. You suffer, let's see here, 19 and 16 you said?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's 5 or higher, which 13, anything 18 or above, you don't critically succeed in, you take quarter of the damage instead.
Okay,
So how many of that was that?
2, I think.
2 of the 4?
Yeah, 2 of the 4.
Okay, so you only take 150 points of thunder or sound damage in technicality. Oh, your balls are still up. Go ahead and I'll say all 5 of them. Make an attack roll for all 5 of them really quickly, because you technically should have
Okay.
injured with them. Yeah.
Okay, that's 23.
23. Okay. Yeah, that'll.
21.
21. I think 23 hits, but 21 doesn't. No, 21 does hit. Yeah.
21. The next one is 20. Wait, I might just write them down all. That's okay. That one probably misses, and the last one, come on. That's all 5 of them.
19 misses.
Okay, the other hit.
So 4 of them hit. Yes, go ahead and roll damage for that, because that may affect the actual damage here.
Okay, that's 2 acid and 2 thunder. Does anything special happen with that?
No, because that's elemental damage technicality.
Okay, R for 66 plus.
Technically,
5.
they would be resistant elemental damage, but each one only has 1 health, so it doesn't matter.
105 total.
Okay. 105 of them are reduced. Okay, so 500 of them are building up these things. 4 of them released at you. You take the 150 damage. You're not stunned by any of them, but you are pushed 20 feet to the ground. Slamming into the ground, you do suffer an additional
Doesn't matter, I'm dead.
3 points of bludgeoning damage. What's your max HP?
80 and I'm at 54.
True. I'm saying they're not aiming to kill. So,
Okay.
you slam into the ground, unable to defeat the bird storm, only getting about 150 of them killed. As the birds land on you, the one that started the battle looks down to you and goes, "Yeah, what's up, girl?" He pecks you in the forehead. Turns into this mode of light and pushes into your chest as we come back to 1 HP.
Fuck. Ouch.
As you're pulled up by some wind, well, as you like, ouch, you pull yourself up, some wind like pushes you to your feet, and you watch a tree rapidly grow in front of you, opens up this green portal, and the portal comes towards you, pulling you into it, as you find yourself tumbling out into the main chamber with your allies who are currently talking to somebody else.
Yeah. I fall face first into the dirt.
The rest of you, as they're like, "Oh, I might have some more," you guys hear, "Gah!" Face first into the dirt.
Oh, Katrina! I recognize that cry of pain anywhere.
More like cry of pleasure.
Oh.
Shut up, shut up! Yeah.
Trina, you alright?
Not really.
I'll dash over to her and lean down, pick her up, kind of like pet her fur to go like clean her off.
Oh.
Thank you.
Ugh. You look like you've eaten shit. As I'll set her down under her feet.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Ella, I forgot you were on me.
I assume
My-
Ayla got off to put the things on the table.
Nah,
I did.
Nah, I just leaned
Yeah.
down.
Okay. Anyways, looks like we got more guests. Hello there, Katrina.
Yes. Who are you?
The owner of this glade.
Figured.
By the way, his gestures are grand and fanatic. You know who I'm talking about, Kippy.
Fucking yeah! I posted a GIF.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was asking for your name.
Can't have it.
What? You were barely audible, Goblin.
You can't have it.
All right. Okay, that explains a lot.
But you can call me Shora.
Okay. Shara?
Shora. SH''O''R''A. Nah, I'm fucking with ya. SHORA.
Honestly, knowing most they have weird names I wouldn't have put it too far
Don't
off.
speak of them in my glade.
Alright.
That's your one warning, little Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
As soon as you say that, you feel him wild shape you into a cat. It's not him casting polymorph, it's him using one of his wild shapes on you.
What kind of cat?
Calico.
I put it on my penis. I mean, on my shoulder. That'll come later.
Katrina in her cat form giggles at this. She appreciates the joke.
I pick up the cat.
I wouldn't do that! You see the cat explodes, you take 1 point of fire damage, and
Aw.
you see Katrina falls back to the ground.
Oh.
Oh, my ear's ringing.
I could leave it permanently if you wanted me to. But
As tempting as that sounds, I'd rather an actual cat rather than Katrina.
What?
Ouch.
Damn.
Hmm?
I would prefer
What?
Katrina, no offense. Yeah, but I quite like Katrina.
I meant as a pet. Oh my god, you two are so dramatic.
anyways, back to the food. You all find yourself at the base of the table again?
Stop doing that.
No.
What kind of food did you want?
Something interesting. And you see, like, he takes the jerky he was looking at, and it turns into this, like, fleshy bit of purple color with a little bit of shell armor on it. Like, starts to writhe with, like, some of the meat coming out like tentacles. He goes, "Oh, shush it." And he puts it on the table. That's 1 of 3. Anything exotic or that you find great?
The only thing I have for these, there's a pull out the 3 vanilla bananas.
You got those from here.
Yes.
Don't make me turn you back into a cat.
I'm sorry.
Good.
Hey, kitty.
How? Well, maybe this is what you're liking. Yes, I pull out my rations, which I have to do this for the meme now, are a mix between schnitzel and pretzels.
Schnitzels?
Schnitzels?
Oh! He takes one and goes, a little moldy, but who didn't like a little flavor? And he puts it onto the table. That's 2. He looks over to you, Zal. Now you. What
What'd
gifts
you
have
bring to
you
the
come?
cookout?
I don't like you copying me. What'd you bring to the feast, young man?
I came from here, so I don't have anything too exotic per se.
Oh, but you traveled around the world, did you not?
Technically, I did not bring much of their cuisine, but
Well, what's more unique than
right.
one of their plays? I have a hankering for alligator.
You're more than welcome to try, but it won't succeed. My god owns me.
Oh, God, Schmud.
I suppose the most unique food I would have on me. And I only have 2 rations. So
You also have some other meat from creatures you've hunted here. And he's not just asking for meat, he's asking what you brought to the feast. So if you have anything like liquids that he made, like drink like wine or something like that, could have something like that.
start pissing in a cup. Here you go.
Oh.
Ah, just my flavor.
Oh god, no. Oh no.
He's a druid. What you got?
Have you ever had dragon fruit before?
1 or 2 times, not many times. Why?
Well, that's all I can really have to show you. Dragon fruit. As instead of like a regular dragon fruit, I take out a pear in the perfect shape of a dragon.
Oh, that was great. I didn't expect that one from someone like you. Put it on the table.
I put it down. I put it onto the table. Zal looks a little sad. Took him hours to make that.
3 of
He was
3.
planning on eating it for tonight's lunch.
All right. Well, that's 3 of 3. Okay, now what did you want again? Oh, yes,
Go.
yes. You wanted to get through the maze. That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. What bullshit did you say? Anyways, I can show you to the next destination, if it so pleases you.
I suppose I will allow you.
Give me the fucking map. He holds his hand up.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of a little attached. She'll like hand it to him.
No, but
She'll hand it to him, but if he tries to grab it, her hand will like stay on it a little bit, and if he tugs it, she'll finally relent. But she's like a little nervous.
You see, like, he takes it away, and he, like, looks at it, it's backwards. Oh, he flips it over. Still looks a little weird. Oh, he flips it, like, he turns it. Seems he had it upside down.
Yeah.
this. Don't worry about this. Oh, treasure. Always a good thing. Coming pillaging here like those crusaders. Speaking of crusaders. How funny. Anyways, you see this map, right? I've just drawn a line, and he like shows a straight line from here to the southern area. You should be able to take that.
Oh,
And before you go, to truly get through the maze, you gotta go north. You'll have to find your way there yourselves, hopefully. You found something already, but before you do, come back to me. Boss up there's kinda hit or miss. But I can give you a special... What'd you say?
No.
But I can give you a special little something to really boost yourselves against this creature.
that'd be very kind of you.
Oh, wait, hold up. Everything just went weird. All my icons disappeared and reappeared.
Huh?
Sorry, I hit some shrooms earlier. Anyways. There's your map, and he throws it back to you.
All right.
Throws it back, and then he gives you the map.
Yeah. Thank you.
The map stops in the middle of the air. Don't make that joke again. Let's it go.
Thank you, Shora.
Yeah. Shudders whenever I hear someone say that.
A good shudder or a bad shudder?
Depends on the
don't have
person. I like you,
Yeah.
man.
Alright, is that everything we're going to need, or are we going to have to pay you some sort of exorbitant fee as well?
Not yet. Oh, before you go. And he pulls out a small, like, rose that shines with purples and yellows and greens and whites and blues. You, Miss Kitty. Apologies for the storm. It's a little rainy out here. And flicks it to you as it gently blows in the breeze that he creates towards you.
Thank you. Take it.
You take it. It's definitely filled with primal energy. Not magic, energy. Primal mana. Pure. Anyways. If you want to get going, he taps his staff and you see a new archway of trees grow. And you swear you see a small hallway appear. That's where you want to go.
Well, I thank you for your time. He'll give
Time?
give a small bow for starting to leave.
We don't got time.
He's just completely ignoring Shore, and he's just starting to leave.
What?
Have a good day.
He looks up to the stars. Yeah. He looks to you, Ayala.
Hmm?
You've hunted the golden beast.
Oh, yes. Man.
Let me think. What was I about to say? Make a persuasion check for me, Ayala.
Oh.
With an extra source of advantage for the cloak.
Hey.
Can I give her a guidance?
Sure.
Yay! That just rushes back, taps her on the nose, gives her a guidance, and runs away.
Good.
Guidance! My bad. Runs away.
Oh.
Jesus. I'll use an inspiration roll.
Okay.
I'm so benevolent and kind. I'm so cool and great.
Thank you. Natural 20. For 29.
You got an eye for prize, girl. Here. And he takes a small, like, whistle that's made of... He takes a small whistle and throws it to you. As you catch it, what you see is this small blue, bluish-green crystal formed into a whistle. He goes... You can only use it once. Then it shatters. You'll know when to use it. It'll vibrate and glow.
Know when to use it because it will vibrate and glow.
Only in the right places, specifically. It's a hunter's call, if you will. Primal magic. Anyways, shoot, and you feel a heavy wind throw you through the Stargate-like portal.
Ah! As I'm being pushed, thank you for inviting me to the cookout.
Anyways, and he like turns towards people you see reappear. As you guys fly through the portal, you fall on the other side, and what you see is this large, open forum-like area with braziers. You could see large ballista bolts that have hit into the maze. You can see large, well, not ballista bolts. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. You can see large spikes of earth that are heavily crumbling a bit. And you see a large sets of double doors. You definitely see that since the maze has stopped moving a bit, there is what seems to be a cobbled road almost that leads from the doors through to where you are and past into the maze exactly. And you can see the maze like has this one large arched kind of just central path going through it that you haven't seen before or seen on the map at all. As you all like stare at it for a second, it shifts.
Well, I forgot my T-Rex. Hold on.
T-Rex came with you. No, he's
Okay.
still, he has like a top hat. He's like drinking some tea. I do say, Mr. Shora.
T. Rexington.
Who cares? I thought we were gonna fight someone. That's the only reason he just summoned it. So yeah, he can stay back there and just have dinner with Shora for the time being. Well then.
He?
I guess I never checked the T-Rex's gender. I guess.
Anyways,
Well
continue.
then. Is everyone ready to go? Did anyone forget anything in the maze or want to go back, ask Shora something? Or
No.
shall we finally press on?
Let's get going.
Good. And Katrina, are you sure you're all right? What happened? You looked like someone covered you in tar and threw feathers on you.
A bunch of birds assaulted me.
Birds?
The irony.
Shut up, I know the irony, but those were not normal birds. Those were birds who could use their song to do a kind of, I don't know how to say it, just,
An onomatopoeia.
bless you. I
Alright, well,
don't, doesn't
it
matter.
doesn't matter. Even if they were special birds, what matters is that you're alright. Let's get a move on. I'm going to be glad to be finally rid of this maze. As I'll put both hands on the doors and open them. I swear to God, if it's fucking locked.
So, as you push these locked doors, as you push these doors, you do see the braziers on the outside flash. They're not a push door; they're a pull door. As you open,
You push.
as you open the doors, pulling them backwards, they glide across the cobbles, all the way open, and you see a road beyond you. As you push through these doors, you find yourself in an expansed area. To the south of where you stand, to your knowledge, you're not sure if it's south or north, but you know you're in the southern part of the maze. Continues the road. To the east is a large, rocky, hilly terrain, open, with this large stone monument with strange statues in the distance, a small bit of water underneath. To the west, a forest. As you look upon this scene, a sun begins to rise in the distance. that is where we're gonna end this session.
Mm.